Right, thank you. We move on. The next bit of the computation of the median is where now you have continuous data. For example, you have marks of students ranging from 0 to 1, 0 to 100, and in between you have classes. So you have a class of 0 to 10, 10 to 20, 20 to 30, 30 to 40, 40 to 50, 50 to 60, 60 to 70, all the way until 90 to 100. Now, what would be the step? The first thing is you have to calculate. When you're given this is to understand the cumulative frequency, you must be able to get the cumulative frequency of that data set. Understand what is the middle term in that data set. Then for our case here, we will just use the formula. Now, allow me to remind us that the formula would be the lower class limit of the median class given by L the lower class limit plus n over 2 minus cf over f times xi. Now I will prefer using the other formula. Let me use blue color. That L plus I over F. This is F and this is I. Into brackets M minus C. This is M. Now our M is simply the middle value, the median term. Now this is what is the same as this value here. So this is the same as n over 2, right? Then we are also saying that C stands for the cumulative frequency preceding, coming before the median class. So this is minus CF, the cumulative frequency coming or preceding the median class. XI is basically the the class interval of the median class, and F is the frequency of the median class. As you can see here, frequency of the median class, class interval of the median class, and the like. So this formula and this formula is basically one and the same, and in many cases that's what we use. So whichever method you decide to use, whichever method you decide to use here, it is upon your discretion to see which method is the best. So now we want to look at an application. Calculate the median of weekly expenditure from the following data. You have weekly expenditure here in thousands of shillings. Let me just assume this is 1,000 in hundreds, not thousands. So it is 10 times 100 is 1,000. 20 times 100 is 2,000. So you have got weekly expenditure and number of families. Some families spent 0 shillings up to 10 times 100 because it has 2 zeros. Then of course you have the number of families. So how do we calculate the median of this value? Now take note that already this data has been arranged in an ascending order, as you're seeing here, between 0 and 50, and we are saying this is 50 times 100, which is 5,000. Then because this data is been arranged in that order, so it has met the first condition. Then we want to look at this. Now what is important is the creation of a cumulative frequency which normally goes down. So we are saying, how do we calculate? 14 plus 0 is 14. Now 14 plus 0 23, you get 37. That's how we're getting cumulative frequency. Then once you get 37, you add 37 plus 27. So here I will say 37 plus 37 plus 37 plus 27. That will give you 64. Then how do you get the next value again? You pick a number there. The number is 64, so it's 64. Sorry for the handwriting, I'm using my mouse. 64 plus 21, and that will give you 85. Then lastly it is 85. This would be 85 plus 15, and when you do that you get 100. That's how we compute the cumulative frequency. Now if you have got 100, remember this is weekly expenditure and number of families, so it means that the total number of families is 100. So we are saying this 100 is referred to as number of families. We are dealing with the number of families, by the way. So now if this is the number of families, we have 100. So what will be the median family? We want to ascertain the n over 2th item. So the median family here will be 100 divided by 2. Take note that we are no longer dealing with discrete data, but we are dealing with the continuous data. So although this is 100, we are dealing with continuous data. So the 50th family, the family that occupies position 50, if you have arranged them as ascendingly based on their weekly expenditure. So if you arrange that, then 50 will be here. 50 will be here, because this is 37. If you want to get 50, will be in this. So what is the corresponding if that is 50, we will just want to get the corresponding so if you have got 50 here, let me wrap this. If you have got 50, then the corresponding frequency will be 27, and the class will be 20 to 30. So you are seeing the median class is 20 to 30, and you can see 27 is the highest frequency in that. So median will therefore be L plus M, n over 2 minus CF of that times I. Or if you are using the other formula, which is just basically the same, I've said it is I over F into brackets M minus C, like that. So what's the lower class boundary? The lower class boundary is 20. The class interval, 30 minus 20 is 10. The frequency of the median, the frequency of the median class is 27. What is the cumulative frequency of the median class preceding the median? This is 37. 37 precedes the median class. So 37 is the frequency preceding the median class. it comes before the median class, and we're just saying this is the median class of 20 to 30. So once you do the substitution, as you can see, the median will be lower class boundary plus n over 2, 100 over 2, which is 50, minus cumulative frequency preceding coming before the median class, we have seen is 37, divided by the frequency of the median class, which was 27, times 10. Then when you get that, you get Kenya shillings, for example, 24.815, and we can stop there and think about it, then we can move forward. Thank you.